Hi, Aries, and welcome to your relationship profile reading. This is the Dream Medium. In case you are unfamiliar with my relationship profile readings, just know that you will be getting a three-in-one reading. So, the top three cards represents what happens in the past, and the bottom three cards represents what is happening currently between you and your partner or your love interest. And then over here to the side is your future spread. So once we're done talking about your past and your present, we will be talking about your future. So Aries, this is going to be quite an interesting um, reading for you. Some of you guys are going to be happy to hear about this. Others of you are going to be the opposite. You're going to be annoyed. But I'll tell you now, you do have a person from your past who isn't over you, and it looks like they're not going to be over you anytime soon. So let's just start with your past reading. Also, Aries, just remember that these relationship profile readings, I do post them for the 12 zodiac signs. This is a bi-monthly reading. All right, I post these like every 2 months just because it is a three-in-one reading. So we have to give it time to see if it's actually going to, resonate or apply to your life. But I do post a lot more readings. I post monthly general readings as well as, pick a card reading. So feel free to check out my playlist. But back to your reading, let's just start with this past spread, all right? What happens in the past between you and your person or your love interest? I'm just going to call them your person. You have the King of Wands here. And what I'm seeing with the King of Wands is that you've had someone who has been watching you, someone who is really not moving on from you. Now, this is your past. And so, just remember everything that I'm saying here is what has happened before. The King of Wands is telling me that I'm hearing something about communication. Perhaps when things ended between the two of you, you didn't really get to express yourself. Um, I'm just hearing that the communication wasn't the best. There wasn't an expression of feelings or emotions. If there was any form of communication, it wasn't honest. It wasn't honest communication. It was communication that stemmed from disappointment, anger. So what I'm saying is perhaps y'all were, fighting, disagreements, yelling at each other, but it really wasn't sitting down and talking to each other about what's going on and how you feel. So it's caused a lot of anxieties between you and them because the King of Wands is telling me that they were still sort of on edge when things ended, and um, they were still hoping for a better outcome. They were still hoping that the two of you would reunite or one day get to talk things out. They were very much passionate about this connection, but more so, they were also worried. I'm just seeing that they just really, really hoped that they would get the outcome that they wanted with you, which is for the two of you to end up coming back together. And so this made them very, very anxious. This made them, some of them were even like lurking, researching you, keeping an eye on you, keeping updates, keeping tabs on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's because they were like hoping and praying that this wasn't completely over, that there would be a happy ending. Next, you even have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is all about reward that comes from hard work. It's not reward that is being given to you. I also see this Eight of Pentacles as this person is really working, or they were working on themselves in the past. After the separation happened, understand that they were making changes. And a lot of your partners were going through transformation. So they were just bettering themselves, maturing, because this situation was a lesson for them. The way things ended may have been chaotic. It may have been really sad, but it was a lesson that helped them to change. Um, and they were doing it for you. They were really doing it for you because they knew that, or they know that in order for there to be a reconciliation, there has to be some changes. Next, you even have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is, I'm hearing grieving. Hmm. This person really feels bad. They really feel bad about what happened. They really, really do. Um, it's like I'm just hearing that, you know, in the past, after the separation happened, they were replaying in their minds, they were replaying what happened between the two of you, especially for those of you where the last time, if the last time you spoke to them there was an argument, it's really, really bothering them. Like they just keep on thinking about it over and over and over. Um, and if they were in the wrong, just know that they know that could even be the guilt that is, sort of haunting them. Um, there were also a lot of, I'm getting something with like verbal communication. There was a lot of hurtful things that were said, not only to you, but you said a lot of hurtful things to them as well, Aries. And so they still remember. They still remember whether it was something that you verbally said, or maybe it was like that look, that look that you gave them. Whatever it was, they still remember, and it makes them feel really bad. So let's just talk about what's happening presently between you and them. You have the Chariot card, Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So this is all about what's happening presently. The Chariot card is movement. It's a journey, a person who's going somewhere. Especially the fact that the Chariot card is is right next to the Page of Pentacles. Presently, for a lot of you guys, if they haven't already, some of you, they have initiated some form of communication, or they've tried to get back in connection to you, contact you, or get your attention. Or a lot of them have even physically moved forward. A lot of them have like expressed to you how they feel and that they want to reconnect. For those of you where that hasn't happened yet, this is in your present, and it's the Chariot card starts your present. So if it hasn't happened yet, very, 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 very soon it will happen. They're going to come back in your life. Um, for some of you, they're not even going to communicate that with you, but you're just going to see them a lot. Like they're just going to randomly pop up in your life, whether it's like you see them at the grocery store or at work or at school, at church. Um, some of them are just going to be more shy about it, but they will make it evident. They'll make it quite obvious that they're on to you, like they want to come back in your life. Now you have the Page of Pentacles. I'm even hearing intuitively. I'm hearing with the Chariot card that they started talking to you. For some of you guys, y'all have been back in communication. Just casual talking. Have you been? How's everything? But just know that they're just trying to sneak their way back into your life. Now you have the Page of Pentacles. This is all about a really big offer. Um, Pentacles are extremely valuable. They're the most valuable things in tarot. So when a person offers you a pentacle, they're offering you a serious commitment. Pages generally represents a form of communication. So a lot of you guys, if this hasn't happened already, very, very soon there's going to be an offer given to you, and it's a serious offer. Next, you have the Page of Cups. So I do want to ask for clarity on the Page of Cups. Let me just rearrange the cards. Clarify the Page of Cups. Okay, so if you're mad at this person, if you're mad at this person and you don't want anything to do with them, I really don't know what to tell you, because they're very persistent to have you. I mean, in the past, they were working on themselves in order to come back. So this is a person who's very genuine. presently, for a lot of you guys, they are making their way back into your life if they haven't already. The Page of Cups is telling me that they're gonna not only give you like a romantic offer, but they're gonna be offering you something else as well. For some of you, it could just be, I'm hearing the word like help, like maybe they're gonna try to like help you out or be your friend. I don't know. It's just really sweet. Like really, they're genuine. Understand that they're really really genuine, and it's almost like they're trying to like persuade you to take them back. So a lot of you guys are gonna be like kind of pessimistic, like what are you up to, or why are you being so nice, or why are you buying me all these things, why are you giving me this, like, a lot of them when they come back, if they haven't already, they're going to be super duper sweet, buying you flowers, other gifts, and it's genuine. Understand, it's genuine. Um, and yeah, the Four of Pentacles certainly confirms that. The Four of Pentacles, it's sort of like they're going to be proving their worth to you. They're going to be giving you a reason to give them a second chance. Some of them will even try to spoil you, materialistically. So let's look at your future. Ace of Cups. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. So for your future spread, what's going to happen in the future between you and them? You do have the Ace of Cups. Next, you have the Strength card and the Eight of Swords. So what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Cups is this is really like a grant. It's a divine opportunity for the two of you to work this out. Whatever the problem is, the Ace of Cups is telling me that the two of you are capable of fixing it, making changes in order to make sure that this problem doesn't happen again. Now, I'm also getting the word like potential, like opportunity. Yes, there's a lot of potential in this connection, but there's a lot of opportunities as well. If the two of you get together, it's like y'all are going to be like a power couple, um, there's going to be a lot of progression. It's like like when the two of you get together, you're just going to advance each other, whether that's individually or whether that's like individually as in, you know, advancing in your careers, like your individual careers, like just like that power couple, just accomplishing a lot together, to simply put it. And next, you have the Strength card. So the Strength card is telling me that, um, of course, there's a breakup in the past. So the Strength card has to do with that breakup, because that breakup, there was an obstacle, right? It was that problem that caused the breakup. Now, the Strength card is telling me that, this is a general reading. So whatever was the cause of the breakup or the separation, it's going to be different per person. But the Strength card is saying that this is something that can be worked through, you know. Um, for some of you, it's really something that you can't get over. I'm hearing children. Maybe this person found out that they had a child with someone else. This is going to resonate with like a very few. But whatever the problem is, just know that you can work through it. Even if it's not a solution that's going to completely wipe out the problem or, get rid of the problem completely, it's still something that you shouldn't allow to, blind you from seeing the abundance of this connection. Next, you have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is a person who really feels stuck. And I'm not shocked that this card came, because whatever caused that breakup was really something that was traumatic, really something that sort of changed your perception of your person. But always remember, the Strength card is saying that, there's always going to be problems in a connection. And there are certain problems that can be worked through. Certain. I'm not saying that you should settle. I'm not saying that you should put up with someone's BS. Okay? I'm not saying that you should put up with cheating or infidelity. No. This is a general reading. But if it's a problem that you know that your person is now, that they have changed and they're genuine, um, the strength card is saying that you can work through it. It's it's not going to be easy. I'm just saying with this Eight of Swords that it's really something that the two of you guys are going to come together and have to compromise on, or just really talk through it. Um, if not, it's sort of going to hinder the growth of this connection, because there's a partner in this situation who really feels like, man, I just can't get over what they did. I just can't get over it. Um, what else am I seeing with this Eight of Swords? Give me 1 second. This is going to resonate to only a few of you. Um, some of you guys might just even need like counseling. If this is a serious commitment, maybe like a marriage, counseling, therapy. So, Aries, thank you guys so much for choosing. I was about to say thank you guys so much for choosing me to do your reading. That's what I do or that's what I say when I do private readings. Let me start over. Aries, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are interested in getting a personal reading, feel free to visit my website. The link is in the description box. It's thedreammedium.com. Um, yeah, so if you're interested in getting a reading, I do have a variety of readings that I offer of different prices. So feel free to take a look at my website. Remember, this is a general reading. So if something doesn't resonate, that's completely fine. Just leave it. It's general. It's not going to apply to the millions of Aries out there. So thank y'all so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.